Nick fucking Gage. I represent the Murder That Kill Gang. You're watching Shootin Shit. And if you're not watching Shootin Shit, I'm probably in your house robbing you. So watch that shit or I'll rob your motherfucking house. MDK all fucking day.
Hey, this is Tommy Dreamer. Shut up. And you're listening to Shoot the Shit podcast. Enjoy it. What's going on?
They could take his land, but they will never take his freedom.
That's right, baby.
I've rumbled a Commonwealth a few times in my day.
Look, I have at least 2 different cases that say the state of Texas versus, so happens.
Yeah, dude, but that was like a candy bar, and then that loaf of bread you took. That don't really count.
I wish.
You forgot your Heelys. You forgot your Heelys. You would have got away.
Would have got away. Gentlemen, we have a loaded night, maybe. I mean, hell, it's going to be a lot of fun. We've got our Philly Connect in his Philly Connect jersey, Jawnski, down there with us.
I actually took it off.
Yeah,
oh,
exactly.
Take
what
it
we
off?
need is
God
another
damn.
East Coast scumbag on our show. This is awesome. It's about to get grimy, baby.
It's the East Coast scumbag to you, buddy.
It's Mr. Scumbag if you're nasty. Anyway, gentlemen, we're talking a little draft. We're talking a little Kenny Omega. We're talking a little of whatever the hell Jawnski has going on his mind. It's going to be a great night.
Oh, yeah.
Just don't mention any Chinese websites to buy stuff from. I think we'll be okay.
Man. You know what, dude? I would. Hey, you got any? You know where I can get a good dirt bike?
You know,
yeah.
I'll
No,
tell you not to get one right now.
Yeah. That place that rhymes with emu. Don't. First of all, they're sold out.
You're
Second
welcome.
Of all, they owe me a check where I'm from.
Yeah.
My neighborhood, I wouldn't let that slide. I see red.
They're lucky they're all the way over there in China.
Yeah.
Would have been some shit.
Are they though?
If they want to meet me at Plymouth Rock, we can do it. Line them up.
Let me tell y'all this though, and I've gotten a brand new love and appreciation for Philly because, of course, I was there during Mania, and I'm watching this Abbott Elementary.
Dude, you went to Mania.
I know, right? Can you tell?
You barely mentioned it. Yeah, we should
this
talk
piece
about
of shit wearing a hat with Philly written on it. It makes me smile every time.
It's not your entire personality. Go on.
Because he didn't know it was on there until after he bought it, which is the best fucking part of that story.
Oh my god! Did you?
I was already
at WrestleMania in Philly.
I did, dude. It was a fucking great day. And I was struggling because of the Eagles colors.
You're just sitting in there. You're just sitting in your living room by yourself, going, "One of us, one of us, one of us."
I've assimilated to Philly culture.
Okay,
the return.
That was the purpose. Anyway, the return of fucking C-3PO'd. Anyway, no, like I was saying though, I've assimilated a little bit into Philly culture. Just watching these Philly shows like Abbott Elementary and everything, I've gotten a deep respect for the Philly people. So
yeah, I
you
mean,
guys are all right with me.
You're like, the next step is just like learning how to shit in a coffee cup outside of a Wawa. You're okay.
I mean, come on, man. There's nothing more authentic than a Philly show that's taped in California in a studio with people who don't actually live in Philly. Good call. Dude.
It's really close though. The South Philly character on there reminded me a lot of what these two guys were saying. You know, she's real fucking rough around the edges, bro. She's funny as fuck though.
That's the thing.
He said she, by the way. He just compares you to a chick. So
we're a real unique type of garbage.
It's the type of garbage. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
it's
got its own seasoning. It's got its own zest. You know what I'm saying?
You know how everybody has a little bit of the tism, that South Philly tism. Oh, that's creme de la creme.
Yeah, that's all Philly is just a bunch of undiagnosed autistic Italian people. That's it. That's it. They just don't have doctors down there.
Except it's the same in Chicago, bro. Yeah. Except you switch out Italian for Irish.
That's just your brother. He's just quiet. He's just quiet.
Yeah.
As my non-Italian parents used to say about my brother, who wasn't diagnosed until 26.
Oh yeah, that's
about it.
Yeah, in South Philly, they're just like, oh yeah, that's just Tommy Trains. He's really into trains. That's just his thing. He just all day stares at trains. He don't
That's just how he is.
God bless him.
Yeah,
That's exactly it right there.
Yeah.
Bob is
That's
so
my
funny.
life.
God bless him.
That what's really funny is whenever you see people like have their city portrayed in like media, is that like everyone is always like, New York's not really like that, or we're Houston, wherever. Philly, we're like, yeah, that's us. Yeah, we really do set shit on fire, and eat cheesesteaks. That's us. That's about
Yeah,
it.
dude. The same way with Chicago. Yeah.
Yeah.
People die here every day. We can't.
Well, I
we
mean,
can't-
of course they do. The Chicago shows are what? Fucking 911,
Oh,
fire,
yeah,
fucking paramedics. It's everything. They're following the
They
fucking.
started
They'll get you
in
in
the
Chicago from the moment you get shot to the moment you die in the fucking ER.
in the last 2 years. The people on the South Side started calling it Chirac.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a documentary coming out about Chicago, about the O Block projects that's coming out soon. That I'm
Oh,
really
that's
excited
right.
about.
I'm surprised you knew about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
dude,
All I
yeah.
know is it went
Yeah.
all the way to the airport because I got jerked off by TSA in front of a lot of people on a Monday morning.
I hate when that happens.
So
And he
I
asked
was
for
assaulted
seconds.
the entire time I was there.
Yeah.
It reminded him of home.
Just getting assaulted.
It's gonna be interesting.
Show already.
Yeah.
Oh, we're started. Yeah, we've been live for a minute.
Yeah, we've been live.
We're live for
a
Yeah,
6
we've
minutes.
been live. Don't we have an intro thing?
Hey, you wanted the intro? Here we go.
Ah,
Well,
yeah.
Your intro.
you gotta blow in the tape.
Dude,
Ladies
our
and
music,
gentlemen.
our music is straight up that movie scene from a shitty 80s movie where the dude's driving. He's driving on a highway at night and then he's pulling up to his girl's place to dick her down. That's the song that's playing in that movie from
He
1983.
pulls up. He's like, "Get in," and then I'm gonna be honest though. If we're gonna keep doing this, there's like a good 4 seconds of dead time in the intro that you could fit a really nice guest starring Jawnski slide in. We could just keep that. If you just give me the file, I'll edit it in. That's all.
We have a producer who could probably get that sent to you. Who wanted to remind us that 911 was based in LA, not Chicago, because remember we were talking about everybody's types of tisms. His came out there. I was clearly joking, and he wanted y'all to know that 911 is LA, not Chicago.
And
Shout out to Big
also
Brother.
Austin, thank you. 911 Lone Star fans out there. Let's shout out Rob Lowe. What the fuck's up?
Yeah,
Rob
Rob Lowe's a
Lowe.
gangster.
Yeah, he
besides the like banging a 14-year-old thing.
I loved him in that.
Everyone forgot about that, I guess.
But other than that,
The guy
Other
sucked.
than that, he's solid.
Yeah.
I loved him in that cinematic masterpiece, Tommy Boy. I mean, come on, man.
So
I do
good.
love that movie. That's my
It's just a
namesake.
Really,
That's the
heartfelt-
namesake right here.
Brothers got a hug.
It's awesome, man. I just gotta.
Callahan, great name. So it's a great name. Unless you're in my
know-
family lineage.
One of the first things I did, thanks to that movie, when I moved up here to Detroit, I drove to fucking Sandusky, Ohio. You goddamn right I did.
Yeah,
How
I
far
was
is
there
that from
too.
Detroit?
Well, man, you have so much expendable income.
Not really.
I'm gonna be honest. I couldn't point to Detroit on a map.
Oh yeah, they do the fucking hand signal there, right?
Thing is,
They're like
there.
this. They're like, here, this is where
That's
we're
Detroit.
at. I'm like, pointing your hand, you fucking weirdo.
The state's
Yeah.
the shape of a hand. We're called the mitt.
Oh, is that why it's called the mitten
Yeah.
or the
The
glove?
state- The state's the mitt, and then you have the yoop but it's the
I
mint.
just thought it was because most of the people there were pussies.
Oh, I just thought it
Hey, dude, I
represented.
know a lot of people just right beside you, fuck stick.
I feel bad for Dwayne because he's actually a good person. So I
Actually,
would
Dwayne
take the
is a
shot,
good guy. He was one of
but-
the other percent that I was talking about. Yeah.
I thought it represented if the glove doesn't fit, you must have quit because of all the murder that happened, the unsolved murders that happened.
Oh,
in
dude.
the show.
It's a good one. That's a
It's
good one.
bad.
You know, it's funny you bring that up. I just watched that documentary last week.
Do you just
About
fucking watch
Detroit?
documentaries all day?
I love
This is the
documentaries.
I do.
second
I love
documentary you brought
documentaries.
up.
No, I do. No, this was Jawnski inspired. I was watching your TikTok and I seen your little bleep about OJ and cancer getting a rare W, and it inspired me to watch the documentary.
Yeah.
I think I found Sean's Tism flavor. All right.
Yeah. I like documentaries, man.
It's sick. I loved it. It's I don't know. I don't really get much out of movies anymore. Like now it just has to be like kind of like certain directors I want to watch stuff from or whatever. But like I don't know. Watching documentaries is more stimulating because I feel like it's not like just empty space. You know what I mean? I'm learning something.
Yeah.
But like I watched it's really not, and it's counterproductive because I've watched like 14 documentaries on the Gracies and I've learned the same information 14 times, just told
Over
with
and
a different
over
accent.
again,
Yeah, it's just told with a different accent.
Yeah.
And every time. So like I don't know.
The
Like
best
Reese's
one though is
Documentaries.
the Henzo one.
Yeah, I was about to say, who's your favorite
Yeah,
Gracie?
Henzo. The Henzo.
Is that the one that like a third of it's in black and white?
No, the Henzo one is literally his career.
I'm thinking of the
from,
Hoyler
like,
one.
from like the early 90s on, and he talks about everything. He talks about fucking Sakuraba breaking his arm and shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like dude, it's good.
He can how he can like hold his breath for like 30 minutes or something crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, he's on some
He's like
wild
impossible to tap.
Yeah.
shit. Dude, Sakuraba straight fucking broke his arm in half,
Mhm.
and he didn't tap. The ref had to stop that fight. And then the best part about the best part of the documentary overall is this. He goes, everybody asked, "Oh, you didn't say anything. You acted like no big deal. Didn't hurt you." No, it hurt like a motherfucker. But he goes, I would never give him the pleasure of knowing that he hurt me.
Yeah.
And I was like,
that just happened recently.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's the
That had
exact
Jamal
same
Hill.
thing. Yeah.
Jamal Hill, super plagued by injury. That happened to him with his arm, and he
Yeah.
didn't tap. It looked
Nope.
like he was tapping. That thing was wiggling.
Yep.
But
Dude,
that thing
and
was
that's
trying to get the fuck out of there.
talking about great arm breaks in fucking MMA. Kung Lee, when he broke Frank's arm
Frank,
and beat Shamrock, continued that fight.
Didn't Frank Mir get his arm broke too?
no, he broke Nogueira's arm though.
He broke Nogueira's arm. Yeah.
Big Nog.
Wait, isn't there a
Big
UFC
Nog
card
is-
this
he
week?
fucking spiral fractured his fucking arm, dude. He broke
Yep.
that shit right up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nasty.
See that? And that shit
Twisted
just
the bone.
spun around.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. There is
Isn't there a
UFC card
UFC?
this
There's
weekend.
UFC this weekend, right? 301 is this
301,
weekend.
yeah.
Yep.
Pantoja.
And who's the big fight? What's the main event?
I think it's hold on, give me one
It's
second.
Eckridge or however
Steve-
you say it,
Yeah. UFC 301.
and Petrino.
No,
no,
Panto. No,
Pantoja.
yeah, Urseg. Yeah, Steve Urseg and Alexandra Pantoja. And then you have Martinez and Jose Aldo. This will probably be the retirement fight for Aldo because it's in Brazil.
Jose Aldo.
Yeah.
He's retired
And-
already once,
yeah.
though.
Yeah, and Martinez is a fucking layup. So, should be. Then you have Anthony Lionheart Smith with Vitor Petrino. Great fight. Would
I
love
love
this.
Lionheart.
So do I. So do I.
Big fan.
He took John Jones on short notice. Just one
Yeah.
point down, and went the distance, I believe, with him.
Yeah,
Yep.
he did.
Yeah,
That
sure
was
did.
one of his big breakout fights. Was that John Jones fight? Fucking heart of a lion, man.
Yeah, he took a
Yeah.
straight ass beating in that, but would not get put away.
Oh, that's because John quit doing dope on short notice before that.
Yeah,
fight.
that sucks. He should have not.
Should never
No, dude,
stop.
It's true. It's true.
I like
Well,
my
you see
goats
that-
juiced up.
That Garcia fight that was just a couple weekends ago. He popped positive, and so they're
He's
looking at his
fighting
B
that.
sample now.
What did he pop for EPO?
Yeah,
EPO.
I have to
Yeah.
assume it's EPO or
Yeah.
because like he has no benefit from TRT.
Sean is our
And-
resident steroids guy.
It was EPO, bro. Yeah.
It had to be EPO. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what. And
Yeah,
the whole
because
thing
you're
with
gonna
Ryan
pop. I
Garcia,
mean, I'm on TRT.
it like the
You pop.
what's it
You
called?
just pop.
Yeah, and he's not trying to put mass on. He's trying to do the opposite.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I
dude.
mean?
He's cutting weight.
He's trying to be as lean as possible with that. But that 3 pounds overweight was a chess move. What a chess move! That all right. I'm gonna have a hot take. I'm gonna have a hot degenerate take. That should be considered gambling fraud.
Yeah,
The
you
fact that he
fix
was
the weight.
allowed to bet on himself, he fixed the weight, took the fine, bet the same amount of money to triple it on himself. And you know who the king of doing all this is? Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd
That's who does it.
Mayweather.
He does it to everybody.
Money.
That's like the the biggest bullshit record of bullshit records. 50-0.
50 and
51.
Yeah. Okay.
51 if you count his wife.
I don't.
I don't. I do. Floyd Wade. Maybe his first 10, 15, maybe 20 fights.
Tomato
It just
cans.
seems like at a certain point, he just dude. I don't get it. Like everybody talks about him, like he would have never lasted in the days of
he
like
definitely greatest boxer of all time. No, not even fucking close. There's so many other people in the conversation. Greatest defensive boxer of all time. Now we're having a different conversation because nobody got hit less. But it's hard to say. Him and Khabib Nurmagomedov are come the same cloth because he has 29 wins, 24. I dare you to name me more than 5 people Khabib fought.
Well, dude, and think about this too, man. I know this is kind of silly, but Conor McGregor went 10 rounds with him.
No,
Conor
5.
McGregor,
Mayweather. Yeah.
Mayweather. Yeah.
Conor McGregor went 10 rounds with him.
8.
And was never into 8 rounds and was never in danger.
Yeah, 8 rounds was only he was tired. He lost because he was tired.
Yeah.
And he chinned them up too.
He did get a good hit.
And like arguably, my opinion, if that would have went to the cards, we might have been looking at the first strike on Mayweather's record. Because when we had it going into the 8th, I had it 3-3 or I had it 4-3 in a questionable round for Conor. So it could have been tied. So he had to chip him up for it was 10 rounds. He had to chip him up one more round, and because of the popularity, you know the commission was trying to give Conor that win. Yeah. Nobody hates Floyd Mayweather more than the boxing commission. So like he's actually in jail right now in Dubai.
Damn.
Unpaid debt. So sucks to suck, dummy.
The guy's a cajillionaire, man. How the fuck does he have unpaid debt?
Because he's not.
Because he can't read, dog.
He's not. So first of all, that is also true. But the boxing payouts are like the biggest. None of that's real. Like, and I really hate to like parrot Chael Sonnen on this, but like everything he said is true. Whoever had the highest payout for boxing is whoever said it to a magazine. Yeah. Like no one, like whoever boxing promoters are, the reason you don't see long lasting boxing promoters because they all operate at a loss. So that's why the sport's dying. There's no money.
Look at what happened recently, right? You had Canelo Alvarez fight with De La Hoya because he said he is stealing from me. This dude is scamming me. He's doing it to all of his fighters. And he actually won that. And then he's fighting a De La Hoya product this weekend. And at the press conferences again, it flared up, and
Canelo's gutting him, man. He's
gotta love Canelo and his horrible English.
I don't know. Maybe we're just spoiled by heavyweights in recent history, but I couldn't give a shit less to see Canelo Alvarez fight.
I want to see. I'm in the camp that wants to see him lose.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. I'm a world class hater, so I definitely take a L.
I think Munguia has a shot this weekend, but to quote a lot of boxing experts, it's the puncher's chance. That's all he has.
Yeah, as he's got the puncher's luck. He's not.
Yeah, but I mean,
he's just so much faster.
When they say he's got a puncher's chance, that means he might get lucky. That's really all that means.
Hey, that happens. Look at Sergio Maravilla. What the fuck was his last name? The dude that knocked out. Golly, the Argentinian dude. He knocked out. It wasn't Pacquiao. It was before. Was it Pacquiao? One punch Pacquiao or Marquez? It was Marquez.
Marquez.
He laid Marquez out on the ring with the close punch fucking overhand.
What's the other dude's name? Andy Ruiz, right?
Yeah. Oh, Ruiz too, the big dude.
It knocked out Anthony Joshua.
Yeah.
Dude, he fucking
flatlined him.
Joshua had no idea what was happening. He got tagged right behind the ear on that first one that he got dropped with, and it was like he had never been hit like that before. The rest of that fight, he looked confused. He was breathing so fucking heavy.
Probably busted his inner ear, man.
Yeah. Oh, he was all fucked up.
Equilibrium's off. It fucks you up. That's what happened in the third Mickey Rourke. What's his name? Mickey Ward and
Arturo Gatti.
The guy who died. The guy got killed by his wife.
Arturo Gatti,
Arturo Gatti. Yeah, and then in the third Gotti fight, his eardrum got busted on a punch, and his equilibrium was off.
Are we supposed to feel bad for Arturo Gatti, by the way?
No,
right? He beat the shit out of his wife, right?
He beat the fuck out,
and then
of her,
she choked him with a purse, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that. I thought he was shot.
I thought she choked him with a purse. I thought she killed him with a purse strap.
Producer over there, see how Arturo Gatti died, please.
Yeah, can we get some confirmation?
She got off. Yeah. I know she never got.
Oh, I bet she did.
No, she did. She was found. Yeah, she didn't do any time. Yeah.
I was talking initially with Sergio Martinez, who beat the shit out of Juan Manuel Marquez with that knockout punch. I just remembered.
It happens. You know what fight I hate when they bring up underdogs is Rocky. I understand from a betting stance. No, Buster Douglas.
Yeah.
There was a super questionable count in the Mike Tyson Buster Douglas fight. Like the ref definitely had the house on Buster Douglas.
Oh, our producer is saying Gotti died by suicide.
They ruled his death by suicide.
They declared it a suicide. Yeah,
but
who did the coroner report? Hillary Clinton?
The people in Mexico. Man. Yeah,
Benghazi,
wherever it was he was living.
Authorities in Brazil, so you know.
Yeah. Wherever it was he was living at the time, there are authorities.
Oh, that didn't happen in America. Oh, I didn't do that.
No, it was in Brazil. She had
originally
charges against her, but then they got dropped when they ruled it a suicide because of
that. See, I was always under the impression that it happened in a hotel, and
it was in his home.
She strangled him with a purse strap. Now we are coming to believe that
might have been a Friday night for him.
Yeah,
that's what he likes.
But I don't think
it was a hotel room. It was a hotel room in Brazil.
I thought it was his home.
No, I thought it was a hotel room. I thought she strangled him with a purse strap. I don't know why.
That's a good way to die, but let me tell you.
I'm gonna think that forever.
Hector Macho Camacho had one of the worst L's ever when he got killed, dude. The pretty boy Puerto Rican boxer got shot in Puerto Rico in the fucking face for messing with the drug lord's fucking girlfriend, and drug lord pulled up to him, boom, right in the face for the pretty boy.
If I go like anybody, I want it to be Prince, high as shit in an elevator, wearing all velvet.
Oh Jesus!
I don't know, man. I just don't want to go out like Elvis on the toilet and the bathroom floor, dude.
Dude, I ate burrito tacos last week, and I thought that's what was gonna happen. I thought that was the end of the king, boy. I thought that was it.
I think that happens every time I get fucking Taco Bell, dude. It's fucking it's a fight.
I've actually built a tolerance to Taco Bell. That's how much Taco Bell I've eaten in my life.
Jesus.
But if I eat like a carrot, I would go to the hospital.
Your body's like, what is this poison?
Yeah, is this organic?
All right. So you were right. You were right. It wasn't a hotel. My bad. Arturo Gatti was found dead in a hotel in Brazil,
strangled,
hanging from the banister.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure it was with a purse. I'm like almost positive. Like I feel like holding on to that piece of information for so long. I was definitely told that by a credible source at some point in my life.
I believe.
Hold on.
So basically, this.
Yeah, it was.
Jamie, can you pull up the clip of?
It was.
It
was a purse strap.
Yeah,
you're right. He was
he was found hanging. They did an autopsy in Brazil. Right.
Purse strap. Yeah.
They did an autopsy in Brazil. And they deemed
when did he die?
Suicide.
What year did he die?
2009, I think.
2007. Yeah.
Way to
the funny thing is
Hold on.
He had to be up on the. So what they're saying is he shimmied backwards
Sean,
up the rail, put the chain around his neck, and hung himself. Is that what they're trying to
Sean,
tell us?
I'm with you here, but he just copied Benoit. I mean, how did he do the Bowflex by himself?
Dude, don't.
Here we go.
The Bowflex, the purse.
Is there some like this is
Dude, if you say Kevin
so
Sullivan, I'm gonna fucking punch my computer. I swear.
It's Kevin Sullivan. I mean, fuck.
It was 2009, July 11th, 2009.
Yeah.
Yeah. See there, he's nothing. So Arturo Gotti's nothing but a copycat Benoit.
Is that like since this is a wrestling podcast? So let's talk about the wrestling thing. Is that like a credible theory that Chris Benoit did not do it?
Oh my God, that's been around.
There's
forever.
a lot of people that think
I've heard
that.
it. I know.
There's a lot of people that.
Oh
think that.
yeah. Yo, my brother was tinfoil hatting it up, and he was full on about this, man. Like he was on it, and I'm like, bro, I don't know.
Nah, I wasn't.
How do you hang yourself with the Bowflex? Number one, how do you do that by yourself?
Well, what you do is you stack the rack, you put up something on there to hold the weight, wrap the cable around your neck, and you kick it.
Yeah.
I see you're also.
Yeah, no,
thanks for that tutorial.
No, but I used to be an EMT, and I used to be an EMT, and I had I was on a call.
I mean, it's just
warning.
It's simple leverage. You just have to prop the weight.
You just put a fucking how-to manual up for the rest of the Bowflex owners out here right now.
If you have CTE,
dude, I see the guy in jail hanging himself by simply tying a shoelace around the rail behind him and going to sleep because as your body relaxes, it slumps and he
again.
When there's a will, there's a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. I love it. Ingenuity.
We're all going on a watch list.
Yeah, probably. We know
Sean's
too much.
On 3.
We
know too much.
It's every time Sean cuts his hair, he ends up on at least 2, but it's okay.
This game is fucking ridiculous right now.
So dumb.
How's it going, man? I'm not watching. I never count out Philly.
Fourth quarter right now. Tyrese just drove, got the and one, took the contact in the paint. Real nice. Sixers are going to be down. If he hits this 3 or hits this shot, they're going to be down 3 right now. It's 5 minutes left in the game.
I honestly think I could score 6 points in an NBA game.
And there we are.
I believe you.
If you give me more than 12 minutes, 6 points for sure. Because I'm just.
Would you go 2 threes or would you try to 2?
No, I'm going 3s. I'm definitely going 3s. You got to maximize your production. I can shoot from 30, so I'm cool. And like honestly, I don't think you guys ever seen a 5'8" white boy with a jumper like me. To be honest, I can just dish buckets. I really can if I'm standing still. So like here's
the post up, dog.
Yeah, that's funny.
The first one you get by surprise. You know what I mean? They pass it to me far out. I just dump one from 30. And I know I can do that because I'm a clutch player. You know what I'm saying? Like
as long as you don't have to move from that spot.
Yeah, and then I'm just gonna cherry pick.
All right.
I'll just get 4 fouls.
I'll just rip them and kick it to you, dog, and then you just drop it.
Yeah, and then the 5th time they think I'm going for a foul, I'm breaking left, and then I'm hitting it from 32.
There you go.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. They're gonna be like, I have never seen him and Klay Thompson in the same room, so we're not really sure who that guy is.
Can you do me a favor and just yell out "Rain Man" when you throw your shots up?
Raindrops.
I know your shooting after the last couple weeks Clay's had, your shooting percentage might be a little higher, man. I mean, he's kind of struggling.
Dude, what do you have, like 4 points that one game?
Dude, he could throw it in the fucking ocean right now.
That's awesome.
He could throw it in the ocean if he was standing on a boat right now.
Listen. Seeing people win is cool, but boy, do I love to see somebody lose. I'm just so fucking live for it. World class hater.
World class shit. Yeah, dude, I get you.
Real trash.
You know what I love? I love watching people.
Leads us into seeing Jovan's team go down 4-1 with this little bitch dude.
Fan?
Look,
little bitch guard.
I'm a Lakers fan.
Flopping and crying and shit.
I love it. I love it because I've told everybody for as long as I can, I'm not a LeBron fan. I'm a Laker fan. So we get him out of here and we actually retool this team, which we should have done a long time ago. I'll be happy. I'll take a couple of years to retool it the right way.
Yeah, but the problem is if you guys get rid of him, he probably ends up in Philly.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that means that you guys probably get him and his son.
Yeah, great. And it's like great. Now Sixers tickets are $1,000 a ticket.
Then
Awesome.
you'll have two guys named James that can barely play at this point in their careers.
Oh, shots at the beard. Jesus.
Yeah, fuck him.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
I'm gonna be honest. The Sixers are my least favorite team in Philadelphia right now. They astonishingly took last place over the Flyers, and because I don't really have beef with the Flyers, I have beef with Comcast. So, and they need to sell the team. And I said that the last time I was on this podcast, and I will
You
say it
did.
every fucking time that I'm on this podcast at Comcast, either run my fade or sell the team. Your choice.
Dude,
It's
if
Jawnski
I was-
versus major fucking corporations. We tried to take
We
down the
need-
Right, yeah.
Chinese.
We
Now
got
we're
a
going
98-year-old
Comcast.
woman that still owns the fucking Bears, man, and we're making moves right now. If this bitch would die and the kids would finally sell the team, which they will, then maybe we get somebody else in there. You can actually get some years put together.
You
We got
guys
Ryan
just drafted
Storff.
Ryan Leaf. Why are you
Dude,
not happy?
you know I didn't want that guy. I wanted Justin. I didn't.
Isn't it crazy that the person in the field, like Soldier Field, like the namesake of the field, is younger than the owner, and the owner's alive?
Ah, dude. Well, then, but that's Chicago, right? Because Reinsdorf owns the Bulls and the White Sox, and
Somebody call Lil Durk and give him a pillow and put that lady out of her fucking misery. Jesus. She's probably on the
Nah, dude,
stone
nah,
seats
she-
in Soldier
no,
Field
bro.
right now, like,
She-
kill me.
she lives in the Gold Coast, baby. They ain't going. They don't allow those kind of people in there. Any kind of
Yeah.
people that ain't from the Gold Coast.
Yeah, and as I referred to it when I was out there in Chicago, I was like, oh yeah, the Gold Coast, like on Chicago PD. That's where all the rich white kids come down to the city to buy their drugs from. So yeah, that's
Right.
definitely the
Yeah.
affluent part of the area there.
Affluence.
And what-
Well,
so,
you know, they want
so
that-
wait,
they
is the
want that
Gold Coast
fentanyl
in
free
Chicago
cocaine.
or is it outside of Chicago?
It's in Chicago. It's just
In
a
Chicago.
part of. It's a suburb. of it, yeah.
Okay, so it's our Society Hill. I got it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
got it. Or Northern Liberty now, but
Yeah. You know.
in my opinion, you're still 2
It's
blocks
where-
from heroin.
Michael Jordan still owns a home there that's been on the market for about 15 years that he's
Oh,
trying
yeah,
to sell for like $12 million.
Dude, if I ever got, you know
It's-
that if you buy
Bro.
that house, he gives you one of every Jordan ever in your size.
Yeah.
Dude.
If I had to listen, if this shit really takes off, and you see that mansion got sold, you mind your business. You know what I mean? Because I'm in there.
all I want to do is an
You're
invite.
buying
I
it
just
from
I'll
wanna
Scooby
mind my
Doo?
business as long as you give me an invite, dude.
Yeah, I
I'm-
just
of
want to
course.
go
course.
visit.
That's
We're running full court.
Fuck. Oh, bro. We're running
it's
a
got a
lot
golf
more than
course.
basketball, son. Yeah, we're gonna be
Yeah.
doing a lot more than just that.
Be dishing the threes on that court.
That shit,
Yeah,
it has heated marble floors, motherfuckers.
I'm gonna be
Heated
honest.
marble floors.
If you could get that house for a reasonable price, and you were an entrepreneur, like I used to resell sneakers, so like that collection's worth like $2 million. If you get
Easily.
a complete
Easily.
set in DS,
Yeah.
it's got to be at least worth $2 million. And it's like gifted from Jordan himself, so it's gonna
Yeah.
have sample tags on everything.
Mhm.
I mean, like they were saying, like that house was only they started at like 15 million and they're at like 6 million or something now.
Yeah, it's way
I have
down.
to
But been
imagine
on
it's
the
definitely
market
worth
for so
4.
long.
It's at
Yeah, I
least
have to-
4 there.
Dude.
Yeah, if you do the 2 million. shoot.
Yeah, like I mean, not me. I'm
It's-
keeping them shits, but
Yeah.
I would just piece them out. It's like, oh, light bill, sell 20 pairs.
Get rid of the 6s. I don't like those.
Dude,
I
I
don't like
just,
sixes either.
Dude, okay, just for the record, man, if you can afford to buy the house, you should be able to pay your fucking light bill. You shouldn't have to sell your shit.
All right.
Nah, we
You
hood
would
rich.
think.
well,
We
Fuck
still
y'all.
hustling.
Fuck
We
y'all.
got a few mil in the bank, $6 million house, and we still gonna hustle shoes on the
Yeah,
side because you know
and the
no,
Rolls
nobody
Royce
gives a
still
fuck,
on
dog.
E.
Nobody gives a fuck. I gotta talk to these two dickheads. First of all, y'all hate the 6s?
Yeah,
I was
I don't
just
like
throwing
sixes.
them.
I'm surprised you like them. That's not a big guy shoe at all.
It's not a big guy shoe, dude.
See,
It
but that's the
crushes the
thing.
pinky.
Like,
Ones,
that's the
fours,
fir-
fives, threes,
That's the first fucking Jordans I got.
the
sixes. Yeah.
sixes.
Yeah.
My first
like,
was a set. No, my first was a 12.
My
Taxi
first was a
12.
9. Mine was a 9. It was the Space Jam shoe, the white
Mine-
and black.
The Baron 9s. Yeah.
Jams. Yeah.
dude, my infrared fucking
Gotcha.
6s, dude. They were just fire.
It's a great shoe. Like I'm not
It's a
saying
shoe,
I don't like the shoe. I love the shoe. It's iconic, but it's
Oh,
just,
to wear?
to wear it's not
Yeah.
comfortable.
Yeah, any fucking
Sixes, sevens, 11s,
Sixes,
12s,
sevens, yeah.
13s. They're all that same structure, like narrow toe shoe.
Yeah.
Ones, threes. I twos have grown on me in recent history. Once they
I
did
love the twos. That's like
the
my
off-white
favorite
Virgil
shoe.
Abloh low,
Yeah.
that off-white too low.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy.
Yeah.
I love
But
I
those
think my
shoes.
first pair was threes.
But the
I had
ones is
threes, yeah.
I think nothing beats ones and fours though. I think
Wow.
like as far as wearable goes, it's the 4. It's got to be the Jordan 4. It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
it's a mid top. You can wear it with shorts. You can wear it with pants, and like the bread 4s are like the most iconic Jordan. Besides, I would say the Chicago ones. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, yeah. If I'll tell you this,
I got mostly
I don't
ones,
get
man.
Jordans. I don't get Jordans anymore because I got wide fucking feet and they just kill me. But the only pair that I would like stuff my fucking fat foot into and rock are the Bel Air 5s right now.
The
I
Bel
want
Air
fucking-
5s are tight.
But yeah, but you don't need to stuff your foot in those. That's a wide shoe.
a wide
It comes in a
shoe.
wide. It comes in a wide.
I never, not anymore. Jordan does not make a wide anymore.
It
They
doesn't come
stopped
in a wide.
2019. They stopped that.
Yeah.
Damn.
They stopped that when
How did
they
I not know that?
overpopulated the
Because you
Asian
don't have
market.
wide foot.
They started taking all those extra sizes and putting them in 4s and 5s because they became like
Yeah.
the size 4 and 5 because that's the actual most common size in the world because of China.
Damn.
Okay.
Fun fact, and also the most expensive size on the secondary market.
Second time again. Fucking China.
That's
Fucking
it.
up
They're
everything.
fucking ruining my life.
Bastards.
I tell you what I don't like are the dunk lows. Those are like really
Really?
popular right now, and a lot of people were. I can't. There's
I'm
no.
more of an SB
comfort
guy.
for me.
I like the fat tongue dunks a little more.
Yeah.
But the only thing is they're such a like low flat shoe that they
Yeah.
look like clown shoes, unlike an
Yeah.
Air Force One that has like a high front on the toe. Like the
Yeah.
toe is like ovaled like a dome.
Yep.
So it doesn't look as much like a clown shoe. Like I mean the Air Force One is the best shoe ever.
Dude.
Like
I
it-
know.
you
That's my favorite shoe.
gotta have
It's
white
my
on whites.
all-
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
But
I got
Air
high
Force
top
One.
white. I got three.
Yeah.
I got the low white.
that's
I wear the low
like-
whites with my shorts and shit like that. Yeah.
yeah, like I used to have a crazy sneaker collection. So like I was into the rare and the expensive, and like like I had from Travis Scott's to Red Octobers to all that shit.
Yeah.
That I made a lot of money because I sold during the pandemic. Like that was when I really cashed myself out. But what a dumb hobby. I love it. I really do, but it's so stupid. It's like, and like I had like 2 times, like I had a pair of Atmos Air Max 1s from Japan with the receipt from Japan, the duty sheet that got transferred to America. I wore them bitches once and tore the sole apart because they're all so old. I was like,
Oh.
and it's like, what was crazy is I got them for such a steal that like I got most of my money back, even them fucked up. Somebody repaired them, but because it's such a rare oddity shoe that you know what I mean. But yeah, when I got to the point where I was just trying to buy weird shit off the internet in sneakers, I was like, all right, I gotta stop. I was like, I've owned one of everything. Like
This is enough.
Like I had
Yeah,
2
dude, I get
pairs
a
of
little
Chicago
carried away.
ones. Yeah,
I get a little carried away.
my Chicago
buy-
ones are the only ones I
usually-
regret selling.
The Chicago ones are the only ones you sold, or you regret
He
selling?
regrets selling.
Regret.
Regret
I had
selling.
two pairs of real like OG, not OG 88s, but like the 2015 release that looked like the 88. That's
Yeah,
still
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
it's a $3,000 shoe now.
Yeah,
I had
dude, it's
two,
crazy.
and I had shoes way more expensive than that. Like
And
I
the
had
Travis Scott shoes are ridiculous, and I don't even
The-
really like them that much,
No-
but it's
no-
kind of cool, you know.
no bullshit. I had 11 pairs of Travis Scott ones,
Wow.
Damn.
and they're $2,000 a piece. It's I
know
always,
Sophia wants a pair, and I was like, "Yep, get a job. I'm not paying for
Yeah,
one."
they're going down now. They're getting all sneakers are getting cheaper because for some reason people care about sports cards more, and when sports cards go up, sneakers go down.
You know,
Shit. I'm waiting for people to care about sports memorabilia, more and more wrestling memorabilia, because I've got something I need to offload eventually.
They need to make a Prism set
what's
for
the matter,
wrestling.
man? Did Warhorse did his tights get too stinky to keep in the house? Or what's
You
going on?
motherfucker. No, I love my Warhorse. But I have these beautiful pants well worn by Miss
They said about the
Soraya
hot dogs.
of AEW now. Back in the day it was Paige. And the photo verification
take
for
it-
these pants,
How many times
looks
did you
like-
sniff them? And
I have
You-
not. They have not broken
you're a
the seal
lying
of the bag.
motherfucker. You're a
I
lying
swear on my
motherfucker.
life.
How much for you to do it on camera?
I don't want to open it, dude. Honestly, because it's gonna contaminate the fucking. Anyway, like I was saying,
Drops the resale value.
yeah, it could, dude. It
Can't say
could.
they're unsniffed.
Can't crease them, dog. Can't crease them.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
fucking.
sorry, bro.
those-
You're getting second sniffs.
You'll see him when we're signing off. He's thinking about now when we sign off. He's like, "All right, guys, I'll see you guys later."
Yeah.
No, they're it's a possibility that these could have been worn during the tape, that infamous three-way that was
Oh.
unsanctioned.
You're a
So
fucking freak, dude. What is wrong with you?
I support it.
all I'm saying is that it's
Spend
it's
your
a
whole
piece of
paycheck on
wrestling
shit like
history.
that. Who cares?
Yeah.
It's not. That's not.
No, it wasn't even a drop in the bucket. I actually
That would be
fucking-
like having the bed sheet
That is wrestling history,
from
bitch.
the Lita Edge thing.
Oh, dude, that's a fucking hell of a piece of history too.
That would be probably like 10 grand to get that bed sheet.
I bet that bitch is somewhere in WWE fucking
I'm
vault.
about to take this sheet
vaulted
off my
up.
bed and sell it on eBay as that bed sheet.
I hope they do. I hope they do a
Pretty
hidden
sure.
treasure episode to go get that bed sheet. Like Booker T, like I'll give you $5,000 for that. Like what the fuck, dog?
That bed sheet got stains all over the place.
They find it in Edge's closet, and Beth pays $5,000 so she can burn the motherfucker.
I love seeing.
She begs them to take it.
Come on, man. He come out on the better side with that one. You got to admit.
Who, Edge over Lita?
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Dude.
What a traumatic experience for them all to experience in real time on TV. Right?
Yeah.
They gave it,
Because
dude. They
a
did
lot of that was real, right? With like
it
Hardy
was all real.
and
It was all
real.
real. Yeah,
Yeah.
Lita was saying how fucking hard that was to do.
The only person that wasn't uncomfortable for was Matt Hardy because they fucking got a job out of it. Motherfucker wasn't even working. He wasn't doing shit. Hey, dude, your girlfriend was cheating on you with your buddy. We're going to put that on TV. What do you think?
Let's go for it.
Ready to go,
That's-
bro.
yeah, I mean,
I think he may
Sure.
have done better. Matt Hardy may have done better. I don't know if I'm fully with the Beth Phoenix over Lita conversation there, buddy. That's a hard one for me right now.
Dude, isn't Lita still single?
And
is she?
Just saying. Yeah,
I think
dude,
she
just-
might be, but it don't matter.
Some chicks don't want to be tied down, dude. And I think
Yeah,
she
some-
falls into that.
Some
category.
horses
She-
just can't be stable.
You
know what I
can't
mean?
break some of those horses,
That's
dude.
a,
Dude,
yeah.
just
Some
let her
wild
ride. Let her
stallions out
ride.
there.
That's a Mustang.
That's all you got to do is just ride it.
Running free, dog.
How long has she been out of the WWE?
She
just wrestled a
came
couple
back
years
not too
ago,
long
yeah.
ago. Yeah, a few years
Okay,
ago.
so she's like a spotlighter.
She comes back every once in a while.
Like, what
Whenever
would you
have
call
a
that?
big
Is
feud.
that like a legend contract? Is
Yeah,
Probably, yeah, man.
Part-timers,
Well, she does.
yeah.
She's doing the treasure show now.
yeah.
What's that?
Where
They
they're
go
tracking down
looking at
memorabilia.
people's collections
Oh.
for actual shit
Yeah.
that was used in ring.
Oh, okay. I think I've seen clips from that online.
Did
Yeah,
you
it's-
see the
it's
Cody
normally
episode
Not yet. I have it recorded.
where they went to look for Dusty's shit?
The watch.
No,
They're
the
never
watch
gonna
he
find
got.
that watch.
But they found this guy had like posters and a pair of his boots and a bunch of other shit. And they was talking to Cody off camera, and he was just kind of like, I feel like I'm walking through my garage, like that's my shit. You know,
There's
it's
a
like- but his dad had to sell that stuff when he was
yeah on hard times.
struggling between WCW and getting the contract back with WWE. He was just doing whatever he could to stay afloat, so he was selling his memorabilia. Do you remember the Pro Wrestling Illustrated where they gave away a pair of Dusty's boots? I mean, you guys probably aren't old enough, but I know you've at least heard the story that Pro Wrestling Illustrated gave away the actual boots that he won the NWA title in, and this 12-year-old kid won it. They go to his house. The kid still has the boots, like 30 fucking years later. They're on the mantle in his house.
That's what I'm talking about.
That sucks.
And these are the boots. No, dude. And that's the funny thing is like his house is like not. I mean, it's like a big. Not you can tell the guy's he does whatever he does well because the house was huge. This big, pristine, beautiful, wide open house, and there's these raggedy ass leather cowboy boots on the mantle
So if that's you, all right. So hypothetically, that's you. You were the 12-year-old boy that won the boots 30 years later.
Yeah.
Now Cody Rhodes shows up at your door. What do you do?
Kick rocks.
Dude, I honestly, I know me well enough to know that I wouldn't take money for him. I mean, I'd probably just give them to him.
So
If
here's the
if he
thing,
wanted to
right?
reciprocate something, that would be cool.
It's tough when it comes to Cody because, like, notoriously he's a good guy, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And like he brings people up with him, and like
He ended racism. Yeah.
yeah, hell yeah, sure, why not? And
It's
It's a thing, Sean. Look it up.
That's
Look it up.
great, man. That's great. Malcolm X, Dr. King, Cody Rhodes. Good
Cody
job,
Rhodes.
Stick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
so
You've
there-
seen the
there's some
photos
great,
too?
There's some
Mhm,
great memes out there of like.
yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah,
I've seen
Dude,
it
they
before.
asked him about it, and he just
I saw that
laughed,
too.
dude.
That's actually how I saw it. I saw the clip, and then I like went and like Twitter tracked it, and
Yeah.
that's pretty funny. But like I don't know, like it's hard with Cody because he's like such a nice guy, and like everything he does, he talks about his dad, so it's kind of like openly like sentimental. But like honestly, like he's gonna have to leave his car keys or something. You know what I mean? Like you want the boots that bad, they're not sentimental to you. I don't think your car is very sentimental to you. Leave that Lexus in the driveway. Thanks, bud. See you later. Call an Uber. Like
Yeah.
take the boots. I mean,
Call an
Like-
Uber. You wouldn't even take him home?
like because like now at this point, the guy has owned the boots longer than Cody or Dusty did.
Yeah,
Right.
no, I get what you're saying.
So like I hate to be that guy, but like you're a millionaire, bud. Cut me a check. Like, and you can have the boots. Like obviously money's not sentimental to you. So part
Actually-
ways, brother.
I don't know that I would even fucking get rid of him. Me as a Dusty Mark, and I'm a huge Dusty Mark. I don't know that I would even be like, I don't.
You've seen that guy on the show that has the Bret Hart memorabilia fucking mini
Yeah.
museum, who was a
Yeah.
big Bret Hart fan, and there was pieces he would not let go
Yeah.
because he's like, I can't. This is my favorite wrestler. This is my favorite thing of his. I can't let it go.
What's
There's
a really cool story is the Eddie's Lowrider.
Yeah.
It has been passed around. A couple wrestlers have had it now. John Cena owned it. Chavo's got it now. But I think
Javi will probably open an Eddie theme museum so he can make money.
Hell yeah.
yeah, somebody offered
Fucking
him like
Carney.
200 grand for it, and he was like, no.
It's not
I'm
enough
not
yet.
gonna- It's and John Cena gave it to him. I just watched
No,
a TikTok
dude.
about this. So
Yeah,
John
John's-
Cena just
John's got giveaway lowrider money.
John's got fuck you money.
Yeah.
He can do what he wants.
I definitely am less impressed, but the sentiment of the way they portray the story is really nice. That like basically it's like one night John Cena awakes from a slumber disturbed, and he's like, I just can't keep the lowrider, and then like sends it off to Chavo Guerrero as if he's a fucking Make-A-Wish kid. And-
Which isn't that
Yeah.
far from the truth. Chavo's a
No.
big time carny. I'm
Yeah.
pretty surprised he didn't sell it yet.
yeah, for real.
What's a
Talk about it,
carny?
he's probably sleeping
mean?
in it.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Carney is wrestling talk for someone who is what's a nice way to put this?
Like a
Like an indie
Barker
jumper?
carnival man. Yeah.
Yeah, he's that Carney that's step right up here, come look here, look at this and ride this ride and do this. Just like very shady business guy will do
Play
anything
these
for a
games
quick
of
buck.
chance that you can never
Okay,
win.
shady autograph deals.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Chavo
Okay.
Chavo is about as carny as you can get. And
Oh,
We
so
don't
that's
have
it.
any actual proof of that. This is just our assumption.
Yeah, give it back to John Cena. Then.
allegedly. Sorry, allegedly.
Yeah, I would give it
even
back to
though-
John Cena.
No, I was
then.
agreeing with you, dude.
Somehow he conned his way into getting into what was that? Heels and teaching them how to wrestle and
Yeah, he did the same thing with the fucking Von Erich movie, dude.
in the Von Erich movie. Yeah, whenever they need somebody, there's Carney Chavo for the. Oh, he did it for
Well,
Glow too.
It is what his
he
uncle
was in
did.
Glow.
It is what his uncle did. His uncle actually was with the actual real life trainer for the real gorgeous ladies of wrestling 34 or 40 years ago, whatever it was. So
I'll be damned.
yeah.
Gentlemen, the producer in the back is screaming that we have not hit on any of the topics tonight, which basically was just the draft
Sorry.
and Kenny Omega. Do we want to talk draft? It was super underwhelming for the WWE. What do you guys think?
It was the drizzling shits and a
Ooh,
waste.
we haven't had that in a while.
We haven't had drizzling shits in a while.
Joey K Classic. Oh shit, Joey! I didn't even realize. Check it out.
Did you go to WrestleMania?
and the Raw after WrestleMania.
And the Raw after, yeah, that's the
they have
Wells
the
Fargo.
wonderful Wells Fargo Cup to go with.
No,
Oh,
then
that's right, I
somebody
forgot that.
somebody else went. That came with the "I was there" shirt, and
Still have that shirt, by the way, Dennis.
How was it in the link?
Oh, it was fucking. Look, I do
Cold as
not.
fuck on night one.
I do. Yeah, it was fucking cold as a motherfucker night one. Being a Cowboy fan, I expected to go in there and be like, "Fuck this place, fucking outside stadium. Who does this? Fucking bums." But I was pleasantly surprised by the overall structure and the electricity of it being outside for the second night. The first night sucked balls. But I was very, very well surprised by you guys' stadium. I did
What-
think it was a nice
I think
stadium.
that's funny coming from a Cowboys fan because you guys always
what I
talk about how
said.
you're God's favorite team, but yet you still close the roof when it's lightning. If God was really on your team, you wouldn't have to close the roof, bitch.
Well, we only do that to help everybody inside watching, but everybody knows that the hole in the
You
roof
mean all
is
the
for...
other Texans that are building walls and shit?
What's really sad for you is that, like, and I mean this in a serious way, is that like being a Cowboys fan, you can never not go into the link unbiased. Like, if you could unbiasedly go watch an Eagles game at the link, I've been to lots of stadiums. I've been, you know what I mean? I've been to Yankee Stadium. I was at Shea before they tore it down. I've been all over. There is nothing like the link on a Sunday, 1 o'clock. People are punching each other in the crowds, dumping bull off balconies. There's really nothing like it.
To be honest, I would have gone to a Philly game in Philly just to see. I'm a big fan of Kelsey.
Yeah.
So
If you watch like the Bedlam at the Bank videos, the Citizens Bank Park where the Phillies play during October, if you watch those videos, that is Lincoln Financial Field 9 seconds into the first preseason game of the season. It's insane. It's just
awesome.
it's absolute mayhem. I actually hate going to Lincoln Financial Field, but
So if you go to any place to watch any team at any park and that you haven't, where would it be?
I get to pick any time in the world, like any time in history.
Yeah.
no. Do
Oh.
me current and then do me all time.
Okay.
So current. That's tough. Like other than the teams, like other than my biased teams, because obviously I've seen them all. I mean, it would be pretty exciting to like see a Laker game, Staples Center. That would probably be.
I was there for the Mambas retirement. It was a great atmosphere.
Like the Lakers now.
Yeah, like Lakers now. Like I mean, that's just like an experience that's like no other because of like that's like a celebrity town and you get to see everybody walk in and out. I feel like that would be like the most bang for your buck in current history like that. Anytime, all time. 93, Game 6, Jordan, for sure.
Yeah.
In Chicago. I'd say that I have a bunch of these in history. I mean, I would really love to have been at UFC 300, standing there ringside to see Max Holloway absolutely park Justin Gaethje with 1 second left on the bell. But I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I named my son after Michael Jordan. You know what I mean? So like I gotta go. I gotta see that one through. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or I would like to see something weird. I'd like to be at the tryouts where Jordan didn't make the team.
Yeah.
Like seriously, like how interesting would that be?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I get it.
I'd like to be in the locker room when Tom Brady was deflating the balls. You know what I mean?
The bowling alley when Allen Iverson got arrested.
Yeah.
Jesus.
The only way I could
talk about Bubba Chuck that way.
No, dude. I'd give it on. Like I would be on his side. I watched that video. The motherfuckers, everybody just popped off. They went after him.
I'll be the one large white dude throwing a chair.
How about
Malice at the Palace?
Oh, dude.
I would love to have been there.
I'm gonna go with the bathroom at Sherlock's where Josh Hamilton relapsed. Yeah, would have loved to have been there with him.
That's
Fucked fucked up Rangers history there, man. He
That is
could have
so
brought us our
fucked up,
first
bro.
World Series years ago, but he decided to relapse with some blonde big titty bitch and heroin.
Speaking of Chris Benoit, I would have loved to have been in the last doctor's office. He got a physical in. Put that motherfucker in jail. Put him in jail.
Dude. Oh my god.
Jesus.
Oh my god. Wow.
You want the hip or the ass today?
Yeah. I feel like most of the sporting events, though, I would pick in time.
All right, Chris, where do you want it?
What do you want it? 2 clicks out, 3 clicks out?
It's a big fucking needle.
Yeah, that's how he did his fucking steroids.
So I think the one and this is probably going to shock you because of that. I mean, obviously, I would love to have been in any of those playoff games as a Bulls fan, but the one game that I wish I could have been at was the Reggie Miller. Was it the Knicks when he scored like 12 points in 8 seconds or some shit like that to win the game? You remember that?
Winning time, baby.
Winning time. Yeah.
I actually just changed my answer. 2018 Super Bowl, Eagles win.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah.
But I also said that I wouldn't pick a team that's already mine, but I don't fucking care.
Thank you, DDJ. And I wouldn't have minded been in Cleveland when we won our one and only World Series. I would have loved.
Nice.
I'd love to have been there for that.
Or the flu game. What's that?
I'm a big baseball
Jordan
guy.
Game 7, 45 points.
I would have just loved to watch Roberto Clemente play once. I don't care any game, but being, Puerto Rican, that was the linchpin for us. That was the guy. I would have just to see him play once would have been great.
Yeah, I don't have a connection to baseball like that. I feel that like I would want, like, I don't know. I feel like I was spoiled by my age when the Phillies won the World Series. And I'm like, I guess that's cool. Yeah. And like now we go to like the World Series like all the time.
Yeah.
So it's
like, the Phillies had one of the killer fucking rotations. I mean, you guys had Holiday,
Aces Wild, baby.
Yeah. I hated the fucking Phillies, but I love that fucking rotation.
Was it Cliffley?
My favorite Philly team was the one with John Kruk and Lenny Dykstra and Mitch Williams.
Shout out to John Kruk.
Shout out 93 National
If I could be any human in history, he is one of my 3 options.
John Kruk. John Kruk telling the story the other day about the fucking Mexican prison game. And he's like, "Oh yeah, that guy, he's in here for life because he lit his wife and the guy she was fucking on fire." like what? Kruk's telling the story like in between fucking at bats on NBC. I'm like, dude, don't ever fucking fire him. He's the greatest of all time.
He's gold, bro. Well, my favorite one is when he said he got accosted on the sidewalk by some woman because he was smoking a cigarette, and she goes, "You're a professional athlete," and he goes, "No, I'm not. I'm a baseball player."
Yeah,
he's on first base, man. I don't do nothing.
Yeah, I would either be early '80s John Kruk, late '80s John Daly, or 2011 Justin Bieber. Those got to be the 3 sickest people to be in history.
2011 Bieber, Jesus.
Tell me there's not a cooler person to be. Tell me you're not the most important person in the world.
Dude, fuck you. 1999 Fred Durst. Are you out of your fucking mind?
Dude.
Yeah, just in a room full of drywall, punching holes all day fucking long.
And just the fact that you can just like walk into like fucking the Jacksonville Ruth's Chris Steakhouse and be like, "If only we could fly," and just like, everybody's like, "Oh shit, Fred's here!" Like that's, dude. There's nothing like that's peak. That's peak.
I actually right before I was laughing really hard right before I got on because like I sat down, did the last scroll on TikTok, and the last thing that come up was Fred Durst doing the Undertaker intro. Yeah, he like performed it live at WrestleMania, right? And I was like, this would come on right before I go talk to him in person again.
That's all.
Really great performance, buddy.
Oh my god,
he appreciates it. He gets royalties every time somebody watches.
That's
Dude,
awesome.
fucking A, man. Yeah,
That's
so
fucking
to
awesome.
follow up, since we got sidetracked so much, that draft was dog shit. It was
Yeah,
real
it was.
dog shit.
I couldn't even tell you.
The NXT call-ups are great, but everything else fucking sucked.
Yeah, man.
You
I
know
feel
when
like-
when the WWE draft is worse than the WNBA draft, we're in a fucking rough spot, guys.
Well, dude, I mean, I don't know if I'm right about this. I would have to ask our producer, but didn't they release more people than got drafted?
Not technically. I mean, a lot of people got drafted. They only released it some ham and eggers. But I think the big ones, though, and what I took away from draft night is I don't think some of the NXT talent knew they were going to get drafted.
It didn't look
Because the women's reactions, like Blair Davenport's reaction, was priceless. So was fucking Lyra Valkyria's reaction. Their reactions made it for me. Everything else of the draft fucking sucked. But
Did anyone
they-
get snubbed?
No, not really.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Now the
no.
people that got called up are like definitely the people that should have been called up.
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah,
I
so
mean,
even
Melo
that
made
was not.
sense. Melo made sense.
Yeah.
Ilya should have been up a while ago. Fuck, who else? I mean, Corbin's bum
Yeah.
ass got brought back up.
Dude, fucking. He's not a bum,
Dijak. Maybe Dijak. I don't know. He's getting another chance. That's a good one, Dennis. Thank you.
Corbin
See,
was
I'm worried
beefing with
about
my
you.
boy Chef Reactions.
I'm worried
Ooh,
about Ilya coming up, dude. I don't know that he's gonna.
Really?
I am. Just
I don't
because of
know.
size. Man.
He was
Just
there.
because
He
of
was there at
size.
Raw. We went to Raw. He was
We
there.
were-
Dude, the
And
crowd's
I'm a
pretty fucking
fan.
hot
It's not.
for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not that I dislike. I think he's great. I think he's probably one of the more solid workers that's come out of NXT in a very, very, very long time. He's stiff as shit.
Hell
He
yeah.
can tell his story, but it's a little dude, man. That's a little dude on a very big roster.
You put him on with Gunther again. Put that shit at Clash of the Castle in Scotland. Let those fucks go wild for it. What that's hard hitting as that's going to be, his size isn't going to matter after.
So you're saying we Rey Mysterio him?
Goddamn right.
Could work.
Fair enough.
And in true Philly fashion, the Sixers lost, and they are now
Oh.
eliminated from the playoffs.
Damn it.
Thanks for
Welcome to the
stopping
bench,
by the
buddy.
first round, guys.
Welcome to the bench, buddy. At least you made it to the first round. We couldn't even get in the fucking play-in.
I said what I said about the Sixers.
Well, dude,
That's my
Embiid's
problem. My love affair with the Sixers is like it's the most abusive relationship in my life.
Oh,
Completely.
it's your
Like
Chris Brown.
it's really yeah. This is my Chris Brown. Because like I fucking love the Sixers, and then it's like you're just waiting. Embiid's gonna get hurt at some point. He's gonna be out. They're barely gonna make the playoffs.
The Sixers
And-
are your Chris Brown, and the playoffs are the steering wheel of that Lamborghini.
1000% right there. Jesus Christ, dude. It's just like every fucking year.
All right.
You
Shout out to
broke him.
Riri.
It
Shine
sucks
bright
though.
like a diamond.
She's got such a big fucking head too, dude. You know, there's no way it was missing.
Fucking real estate on that forehead.
Fucking
Oh.
didn't do her no favors.
Bro, right now there's at least 4 Armenian dudes trying to fucking put a shopping center on that thing. So that's
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, for sure.
like
So we will do the footy hot here, the Jabba Juice here. We'll have phones here.
That's a
Buddy,
that's a
buddy, my friend, my
$4,000
friend.
studio. in Manhattan.
It's a good location, buddy, buddy. Prime real estate, buddy.
fuck, man.
No, buddy. Those are 2 for 7. 2 for 7 there.
118, 115 New York. They win 4-2 in the series. God damn it. Every fucking year. And you know what? It's fine because the Phillies, I love the Phillies. They're going to slump again. And then they're going to fight and get in the fucking wild card, even though
They probably will.
right now they have the most wins in fucking baseball as of today.
Nice.
So, like, you know, they're killing it. But, you know, it's just what we
It's
do.
the Phillies.
Yeah, it's the Phillies. The Birds will start hot. Shit to bed. Fucking
I
week 8,
have the
fucking 12.
most. I have the most hope for the Birds right now. We actually drafted really well. I think it's
Yeah.
almost underrated how well we drafted.
Your free
And
agency was very good.
I was
Yeah,
looking
very
real
good.
bleak first 2 rounds, and then I was like, but
And
Howie
since
does what
we-
Howie does,
And since we
and
got like what 4 players from your team, I think in the offseason your free agents came over, 2 of them at least, right?
Yeah.
Did we get
Who-
2 Eagles running back?
yeah,
I'm looking forward to
Swift-
8-8.
and somebody off the line.
I think it was somebody
Yeah,
off
yeah.
the line, but
Off
I
the
don't
D-line,
remember
right?
who. Yeah, D line, but I don't
I don't
remember.
remember. It wasn't. I don't believe it was a starter. I believe it was someone who. I think it's someone who started last year because of an injury.
Mm.
So my thing is, when guys leave the Eagles, right? As long as they don't go to like, there's like 3 teams. Like, as long as you don't go there, I don't care. You know what I mean? Then I just want to see you get paid. So like, I'm happy Swift is getting paid. I'm happy fucking what's his name? Miles Sanders got paid last
Really,
year.
Swift didn't go to one of your 3 teams?
Dude. The thing with the Eagles, right? I don't understand why we signed 5 running backs a year to let go 5 running backs a year. It like just move Gainwell up.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing? Gainwell's a starter on every other team in the NFL, besides like the Cowboys. Like, I would say like the Cowboys and a couple other teams that have like really strong running backs. Like he, like put him on the Chiefs. He's the starter.
Yeah.
Like for sure. You know what I mean? Put him on the Patriots. He's the starter. Put him on Tampa. He's the starter. Like I can think of 100 teams or 20 teams that he would be the starter on. But like, I feel like that's the one thing we fumble the ball is because they want to rely so heavy on that Jalen Hurts run option.
That run
And
option.
he doesn't have the knees for it anymore. Don't Carson Wentz guy. Oh, Kevin Byron. Where did Swift go?
He went with
Swift
us.
went to the
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I was right. Oh, okay, I see. I'm reading producer notes here. I thought I was wrong. I was like, Kevin Byron. But I don't know. I think we need to really look at, and I feel like this is a ice cold take as of right now, is that Jalen Hurts might not be the option.
Damn.
He might not be the guy. He's a fucking head case. And
I will agree with you because last year the only thing that stopped you guys was the yips, and that came from him.
That the problem is that he holds up so well, and then he gets to the end and he crumbles. And it's like you do that 3 times in a row. He does that one more time. He's not our quarterback anymore. Guaranteed. They will buy him out of his contract to move him.
Yeah.
Like they will get him. And I hate to say it, but Philly is not a forgiving town. Like, unless you committed some sort of horrendous felony before you got here, yes, we will forgive you and let you play.
Yeah.
But like you let us down. Like if he was 8-8 or whatever, and we got knocked out for a second round of the playoffs, this would seem much less dramatic. But like I'm telling you, because he keeps taking us to the dance, like
You're
not
you're
gonna...
talking to somebody whose quarterback has gotten them 11, 12 wins back-to-back years, and we don't know if Dak's the guy in Dallas.
Yeah, well,
I
go
get it.
watch your guys' fucking playoff highlights on VHS.
Oh yeah, no. I'm saying the thing with you is I don't agree he's our answer either, which is crazy.
I mean,
because
I can't believe that they've held on to him this long.
Jerry
oh,
Jones
dude,
is
do you not
notorious
know?
for hanging
Yeah,
on.
Yeah,
he
he's
would
a
have
loyal guy.
he would have still been paying Tony Romo now if he could have done something that resembled throwing a ball.
He probably just feels bad about the segregation riot photos, so he just keeps Dak around.
No, oh shit, no, that's actually the reason why we had DeMarcus Lawrence.
I wore a
around.
white sheet in my former life.
Yeah, or he's just really cool with 50% of Dak Prescott.
Can we can we tag that producer Sean saying the sheet thing? I need that for a later episode.
Yeah, you guys need to clear house, honestly.
I think so. I would love to blow it up. That's what I wanted to do. Is just fucking start fresh.
You can't say blow it up in Texas, man.
I'm sorry. I would like to refresh the team.
Waco, bro. Waco.
Control Alt Delete.
Control Alt Delete. Yeah.
Yeah, they need to just
Jawnski.
That was at 108.30, by the way, Javon.
I've got a question for you, Jawnski. Have you heard Sean's story of his? It's like one of his great growing up stories. About his
If
wrestling
you talk
coach.
about my wrestling coach again, dude, we're gonna have a problem.
I want to know if Jawnski
it's
heard.
it's
the
getting hurtful
story.
now. It's getting a little hurtful and a little petty.
I'm sure your first time was a little hurtful.
And a
I
little
don't
petty.
think I want to
Petty.
know about this
Thanks,
anymore.
dude. Thank you, dude.
No, you
I
want.
love- hey, dude, I loved you and Willy Wonka. By the way, thanks so much down there. Lay off my coach, bro. Lay off my coach.
He was a good
He was
guy.
never convicted. Never convicted.
Never stuck. 30,
Yeah.
30 convictions, no
guess it-
felonies.
I guess our wrestling coaches went to the same college, Penn State.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's what we call
Me and the producer said it at the same time. Me and Dennis said it at the same time.
a full circle moment there.
Wow.
I think I might go light me a Marlboro Reds to celebrate.
There's a celebrity out there.
Light it, stick it up your ass is what you should do.
The wrestling coach used to light up old Marlboro Red after
Because lung
they
cancer
got
is just
done-
too good
they
for
got done
you. Ass
grappling.
cancer would be much more painful. Cocksucker.
Yeah, they weren't grappling. They were doing sambo, my boy.
Dude, bro.
Real
John,
quick
John, this is what happens when you share emotional shit from your personal life with your friends.
They use it against you. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, not Joey. He's still been a cocksucker
No,
too. They both.
Yeah, my best friend
What
just texted me to remind me about my uncle 5 minutes ago. So I understand.
Jeez. Did he used to really stretch you out too and smoke a Marlboro Red after?
Yeah. Yeah, there goes being monetized.
Oh my god.
Gentlemen, real quick, we are going to, since the wolf up there talked about ass cancer, Kenny Omega has the diverticulitis. He comes back on the AEW
What a fucking
TV.
segue, bro.
Lets everybody know that he thought about retiring if he got scared. He had the shakes in his hands, but he's not retiring. He promises to come back and fight Okada in the next few months for like the 17th time. What do we think on Kenny Omega's fake out of not retiring? I'm coming back better than ever after I get this poop situation fixed.
I think he needs to just break down and get the Studio 54 tights out. And
Jesus.
let everybody know who he is.
Does anyone care? That's the thing.
I
That's
don't.
I don't think
Yeah, I don't
anybody
care.
does, but Sean has been on that one for a minute.
I really truly don't care. I just
Leave-
it's just a theory.
Leave Jazzy Fingers McSparkle Bang alone.
So when it comes to AEW right now, MJF is inactive, right?
He has.
Oh, yeah.
He's apparently
And-
severely hurt, and he's needing a lot of recovery.
Yeah, for a while. Yeah.
So they're
He was
gonna
working
die.
Really hurt.
That
More than
brand's gonna die under this, right? Under them not having like the one thing they had.
Put it like this: Kenny
They
Omega
built-
is their last-ditch effort right now to turn the shit around. They signed Okada, they signed Mercedes, they signed Osprey.
They signed the guy who delivers the Amazon packages out front. You know what I mean? Like,
they signed everybody, anybody they can. They signed every major name they possibly can at this point.
oh, guys, I just got an email from AEW. They signed me.
Oh shit!
Dude, awesome, bro.
See you at Dynamite.
You've got Orange Cassidy next week.
They
You'll
haven't
kill it.
moved the ratings needle. They're still pulling in 600, 700,000 people. They're not doing what they need. So last ditch now, let's fucking get Kenny back in here and hopefully he can turn it around because everybody loves Kenny Omega. But the truth is, I don't think that's going to change it at this point.
No, it's not. They had the mishandling of Swerve is going to be one of the final nails because they could have given Kenny some time to maybe make a big comeback if they handled Swerve as champion right because he's so fucking white hot. But you shit on the champion the way they did the first night of his reign. They got themselves into a corner where that title doesn't give a damn. You don't give a fuck about the champion now. So they had to pull this last ditch. Let's pull out Omega. Pull on in case of emergency. Bring out Kenny Omega. Fuck if he dies in the ring. Let's go.
I mean,
he's following the Vince playbook, right? Shit's getting stale. Let's bring back
The Undertaker.
The Undertaker or Cena, or it's a draw. We got to put the belt on somebody,
Who would be
Tony don't know-
AEW's
Come
Rock?
on, I mean, show of hands. Tony Khan knows what he's doing.
He's a kid with money,
He is
Yeah.
a kid with money.
and
Yeah, that's all you
he's
need to
on
know
a
right there.
crash course to Chapter 11 with his
Oh,
business.
fuck
It's
Yeah.
and it's I don't know. I feel like it kind of comes off as like his intentions are all in the wrong places, and he is his own fucking demise. But
It
like the
seems
different,
that way.
he's Vince with less money. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
And
And not as good lawyers.
Imagination and
Yeah,
imagination.
with the less
Yeah.
business sense. He's Vince in WCW.
Say what you want about Vince. You know what I mean? Like we get horrific human statistically, but like he at least like let somebody step into the creative role when he was struggling, even if it was for short bits until shit would
Yeah.
pop off, then he would grab the reins again.
Yeah.
But like at least he would like, had the wherewithal to be able to step back and like, let Hunter book a few shows or whatever. So Tony, like it seems like he's just become like this vapid narcissist who wants to be the biggest draw in his own company, and it just doesn't fucking work like that.
No.
AEW needs Scott D'Amore something fierce.
And
If they can get a legit booker like Scott D'Amore, I think Scott D'Amore could turn this shit around because they have the
Could.
talent. They just don't have anything else.
Yeah.
and like without MJF beefing with Tony Khan, like on camera, nobody cares. Like who gives a shit?
He had to take the Meltzer driver on camera from the Bucks because he
Look,
still
man,
wanted to get in.
I didn't watch any of Dynamite this week, but I did see the Christian Cage Swerve segment, and I don't care what anybody says. That's money. Christian Cage and Swerve.
That's going to be good.
Money. It's going to be money.
If
I
they
don't know
handle
how
it
long it's going to last. Yeah, and I don't know if it's a one-off or it's going to be a feud or whatever. But I mean,
So
Christian
you
Cage,
think
he's been holding his own and been doing his thing for a while now.
Here's the thing, though, Sean. The people, like they say back in the old time, they're already crashing the gates. They're at the castle. They're about to break down the fucking door. You want to keep things afloat as best as you can. I wouldn't have gone straight to a Christian Cage type of deal. Right now, you got to do fan service to keep what fans you do have. I would have immediately gone to Hangman. Immediately.
Yeah, that's a really good point. That right now
They just had a series of matches, man, that took fucking forever. Nobody wants to see Hangman and Swerve right now.
They do.
You do.
I'm just saying that's the marquee match is Hangman and Swerve, because you know what's going to happen later down the line. But that's the thing is you're letting it get cold. They had a real good thing going, and Hangman tried to cost them the title. Swerve ends up as champion. You let them have that big blow off to everything, and Hangman, Swerve puts that thing on Hangman. Look, as long as I hold this belt, if you lose this time, you're leaving me the fuck alone. You can't challenge again. Get the fucking back of the line. And you do the blow off that way. Hangman doesn't come close to the title while Swerve's champ, but you get him out of there fast. You get the people what they want. Then you start to get into some of your other feuds. But you have to grab that attention span that people had right now.
But they couldn't. There's no way it would work.
I just told you how it could work.
No, that it wouldn't though, because you have basically two faces facing each other now. He is a face now. Swerve is a fan favorite.
He is a fan
Hangman
favorite.
Page
But
barely pulls off being a good guy. I don't see anything about him realistically as a heel. He doesn't have a heel promo. He doesn't have a heel look. He doesn't fight like a heel. It would never work. You got two faces.
Like from an outside like business perspective, the company probably can't afford one of their faces to turn heel and take the dip in marketing that comes with that. Like because like historically, they all have to take a dip in marketing to be a heel, right?
But
So
yeah, and that's the beauty of the thing is Swerve is so over. Hangman is naturally the heel. Whether he works heel or not, he's going to be healed in the match because of who he's working with. One of the big favorites who got over being a favorite as being a heel. Okay, he gained popularity as the heel. So even if Hangman works face, he's still going to get booed out of the fucking building because it's Swerve.
So all
I
this
think
is
Hangman
just
can carry I think Hangman can carry 3 matches with him, and it was okay. But you're talking about a title storyline, and Hangman is, dude, he's like warm milk, bro. I mean, there's just Joe, am I wrong? You're not saying shit. I know you're not a big Hangman fan.
I'm not. It's just all gonna go to shit. It's not money. That's not a money feud. It's not gonna make money. It's gonna get booked stupid. It's not the main attraction. Just like Samoa Joe wasn't the main attraction as the champion. It's all built around the Bucks, the Elite, the EVP shit, and they're trying to make that a thing, and that's why they brought Kenny back and get involved with it. They're trying to create a huge, like, in-depth storyline, kind of like not similarity story part to the Bloodline thing, but that type of like, oh, that's the thing that goes on week after week. It's this battle, this big internal struggle of the people at the top. The problem is with the Bloodline thing, like they had the main title involved in it the entire time until now. They don't have that in AEW, which is basically shitting on your world champion. So Swerve and Hangman, not money. Swerve and Christian Cage, not money, because it's just not going to be booked that well. Like
this is all just a byproduct of long-term frantic booking.
This is what happens.
Get the most money out of whatever you can have at that moment.
This is what happens when your booker draws out his plans on the back of a paper placemat from a Waffle House, which they showed on that fucking TV show they did. And he was like, oh, let me see what the schedule is. He unfolds a fucking placemat from his back pocket and he has colored blocks of what matches he wants. Like he's playing fantasy at home and like doodling at a fucking Waffle House at 3 a.m. coke to the fucking gills. Like that's what it is. So nothing's gonna get booked well. They're shooting themselves in the foot every fucking week. Kenny's not gonna fix it.
I'm 2-1 at Waffle House.
The Waffle House BMF. What
up? One. She was a tough bitch. She wouldn't go down.
Yeah. Roll those in credits, Dennis. Goddamn.
What a way to end.
All right, show's over. You gonna crack those fucking pants open or what?
Yeah, you ready? I'm gonna do it. You ready?
Sniff it.
Give it a I can't open it, dude.
You're
I can't
such
do
a
that.
bitch.
Look at the air that's still in there, dude. Like it's still fucking like I have not opened.
Like we don't know that you didn't poke a pinhole in that son of a bitch.
Bitch, I just showed you the air that's concealed in that bag, motherfucker. It's not been opened. Like it's. Yeah, I'm just gonna just. Sorry, bro.
Legends of the Ring Sting, man. This is a great figure, old school figure. Looks great. It's Sting! Old school Sting from WCW. Guys, you know us, 3/4 of the Shootin Shit team, and we're here with a listener just like you guys. This is Jimmy from Super Powers Comics.
My friend of almost 20 years. He's known him since you were 12.
If you know people in Chicago, you probably know Dennis because he knows half the town, of course. But shooters, if you need action figures, comics, wrestling memorabilia, we just showed you Sting. Superpowers Comics will put up their QR code so you can get a good look at everything they have coming. Give it a shot, shooters. Get your superpowers on and get your comics from our friend Jimmy, who listens just like you.
Attention wrestling fans and fans of Shootin Shit podcasts. You can now be one of the cool kids by going to ProWrestlingTees.com and buy the official Shootin Shit t-shirt. Buy it now and be there at ringside.
Be sure to check us out on YouTube at www.youtube.com/@SHOOTINGSHT. Find us on Facebook at www.facebook.com/groups/SHOOTINSHT. Check us out on TikTok at SHOOTINSHIT. And you can buy your official Shootin Shit shirt at www.prowrestlingtees.com SHOOTINSHT. And thanks for watching.